Hello, YouTubers. It's Iyanifa Ogunrinu Oduyemi here again. Iyanifa. I was initiated to Haitian voodoo at the age of 19. Pretty much raised hoodoo. My mother's Wiccan. My father's side was hoodoo. After initiating to Haitian voodoo, within 2 years, I moved on to become a santata in Spiritismo as well. So, within learning of Orisha, I pulled away from Loa and got a reading from Babalawo, and the Babalawo stated that I need to initiate to Ifa. So I got my hand of Ifa at 21, 22, and quickly initiated to Ifa. So now I'm Iyan Ifa. Um, but I still teach people how to cleanse themselves in, a hoodoo or a regular way. So it's not so expensive to have to go to a priest if it's something that they can clean off by themselves. This bath that I'm going to show you today is cleansing negative attachments, negative entities, negative energies. Some people that's been molested or raped. Some people that have just been violated and just don't feel clean. They feel like something's attached to them. This bath is going to help remove it. So what you're going to start off with is make sure that you have a bowl. I usually like to use a crystal bowl, but you can get this type of bowl from, Dollar Tree, a dollar store. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Also, get you a can of coconut milk. Don't substitute with cow's milk. No substitutions. Use coconut milk. You are going to use the whole can and you're going to pour it into the bowl. You're going to, unless you have a filter, don't use tap water. If you use tap water, make sure you boil it for 30 to 45 minutes to get all of the impurities out of it. In my baths, spiritual baths, I do not like to use water from the tap. And I always like to pray over my water. If you guys or if there's Christians that are watching this video, you can use Psalm 91, you can use Psalm 37, and you can use Psalm 23. Those are very good. If you are a Catholic, you can use the Apostle Creed and the Hail Mary 3 times. If you are a Muslim, you can use the last 3 surahs. Was for you, it will be the first 3 surahs, but you read the Quran backwards versus the Holy Bible. We read frontwards. So the last 3 surahs is how you're going to make the holy water. I do not suggest buying holy water from a botanica. You do not know if it's been prayed over. Usually it just goes through a line and the liquid is put in, is closed up. So you want to be able to have your stuff consecrated. And holy water does go in baths, not just regular water, prayed over water. And you can do this yourself. You do not have to be a priest to pray over water. In Nigeria, we pray over water totally different. I'm not going to get into that until I start seeing that I have more Ifa followers. So there's different ways to pray over your water in every tradition. So I don't make this video boring. I just want to jump right into it and give you the ingredients. So you're going to pour this whole amount of water inside of the bowl after the coconut milk. You are then going to take Rosewater and you are going to pour 3 to 4 capfuls in it. I use 4, but you can use 3 capfuls. It does not have to be the glycerin. It can be regular rose water. Okay. As far as the coconut milk, it does not matter what type of coconut milk you get as long as it's coconut milk. So rose water, 3 capfuls. 3 capfuls of witch hazel. Witch hazel spiritual properties we've used them for centuries. It's really like a miracle water. takes all types of infections off of the skin. And people are moving into using peroxide, but in the olden days it was witch hazel that would clean up cuts. And when people were using the witch hazel, the scars that people got, they actually disappeared quicker versus using peroxide. So but what this property does inside of this bath is it cleanses any bacteria or impurities on the skin. The rose water brings back in the love for you to have for yourself. The coconut milk cleanses your spirit, and the water will baptize you. Okay, so then you can add a splash of Florida water. I've said in videos on Facebook that Florida water does not have a basic property. If you want to use it by itself, it is not going to cleanse anything that you need it to cleanse off of you. You have to add something to it to make it. It just smells really good and it attracts good spirits. People they use these in floor washes, but you have to add something to it. All right. Anybody familiar with Cascirilla? This is what Cascirilla looks like. Get familiar with it because I will be using it a lot in my videos. For this bath, you only need to use this amount of Cascirilla, and you are going to crumble it up and put it inside of the bath. You would get in the shower and you will use any type of soap that you're accustomed to using. And I didn't even tell you the alkalado. You're going to put a cap full of alkalado inside of the bath. Okay. The alkalado you can get from a Spanish store. My alkalado, I make it. And I make it with just rum and West Indian bay leaf. Okay. So you want to put a capful, just one capful inside of the bath. After you've done that, that bath is complete. Swish it around with your hands. Never get a spoon and stir your bath. You want to use your hands. You don't have to put any herbs inside of this bath. This bath is not for that. But this bath is not for the top of your head. This bath is going to go from shoulder down, and you are going to pat dry with a towel. Understand, you can take a regular shower, regular bath, and then pour this over you from neck down. Now you can splash your face with it, but do not put it on the top of your head. That is for that bath. If you are at work and you are having agitation, there is something that we use called cocoa butter. Okay? Cocoa butter, you take a little, and the soft spot that you had when you were a baby, you'll put it right there and you'll rub it in. That is good for agitation. This has been used because it's one of the ingredients that we use in when priests are doing head rogations or we're doing rompimiento. It's like we use the cocoa butter in the bath, but it's very good for agitation when your head feels hot, when you feel that people are bothering you or picking at you, and it's really got you upset. Sometimes if you don't get rid of it, you'll start getting pressure on your head, and then you'll start feeling it in the back of your neck. Now, those of you that are in the workforce, that cascarilla, when I said that you have to add something to the Florida water, you're going to use holy water, Florida water, and cascarilla, and you are going to spray your surroundings, okay? And it disperses the negative energy and cleanses up your aura. Prayer is key in all of this. As long as you putting your intentions into these baths will help you. You will start to feel more clean. You cannot clean yourself enough. There are times that I have to go and clean people, and when I'm done cleaning the person, I'll have to in turn go back and clean myself so these things don't get attached to me. So Cleansing is important, and you can cleanse every single day. You can also get you some sea salt, put it in a bowl or a bucket, and put your feet down into the sea salt and sit there for 30, 45 minutes. Do not get on social media. Do not pay attention to negativity. Just sit there, relax, meditate, pray. Um, the intentions that you put into this is what is going to the what you're going to get out of it. It's like what you put into it is what you get out of it. And these products, they do work. I've tried them, and I've tried them with other people. And I usually try things like this when people can't afford the higher prices to see a priest or priestess when they really need a cleansing, regardless if they don't have, a lot of money for cleansings. They still need to cleanse themselves. So this small remedy right here will cleanse negative attachments, negative entities, and the such. And if I get comments that you want me to do a video for a certain thing, I don't mind. If you have questions, you can comment. If you like this video, click the little thumb. And if you want to know anytime I post another video, hit the notification bell, and it'll tell you anytime I've uploaded a new video. I do respond to comments quickly, so and the more comments that I get, the more that I will make the videos and respond. So if you have questions of what you want me to make a video on, I will, and I'll teach that. You can find me on Facebook under Iyanifa Ogunrinu Odu Yemi, and my name is on here. So you'll find me on Facebook that way, and you'll be able to see more videos that I've posted on Facebook versus YouTube. I've just kind of started the YouTube. Been doing this for 20 years now. And any question, and I say a lot, so try not to pay me no mind. I don't know why it's there. Kind of when I did my first speech in college, it was full with um, um, and my instructor told me that it was like a nervous thing. So even though I don't feel nervous, it's there. So I apologize if it's getting on your nerves. But hit me up, and I definitely will give you some answers and help you with different cleansings. I do plan on uploading floor cleansings, cleansings for your hair. I also will be showing you, this is not so spiritual, but there are certain skin treatments that, us ladies love, and I will upload these videos. Just comment below, and I will get back to you. Love, blessings, light. Love every one of y'all. You have a wonderful evening, and Odabo.